Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Armstrong broadcast of high school baseball between the Chesapeake Panthers and the Symmes Valley Vikings. The game getting ready to start here. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon. Temperature about 65 degrees. The batting order for the Vikings, leading off for the Vikings, number 34, Andy Stroud, playing left field. In center field, Will Jones, number 25, will be batting second. Hitting third will be Aiden Taylor, playing third base. At first base, Aiden Hieronymus, number 15, will be batting fourth. Mason Stevenson, the pitcher, will be batting fifth. Tanner Korn, playing shortstop, will be batting sixth. Luke Neese, the second baseman, is hitting seventh. Xander Hearn, the right fielder, is hitting eighth. And Silas Smith is DHing in the ninth spot for Randy Adkins, who will be playing center field. The Panthers, we have Jonathan Brammer on the mound. Brammer is a hard-throwing right-hander. I believe he's a junior this year. Ready for the first pitch of the game. Leading off is Andy Stroud, left fielder. Stroud takes the first pitch, low and away for ball one. First pitch down low for ball two. 2-0 count on Stroud. Curveball in for strike one. Makes the count 2-1. Pitch away, 3-1. Curveball in for strike two. Brammers throw the curveball for strikes and struggle with the fastball, so I'm sure you don't see a lot of 3-1 curveballs. The leadoff hitter of a game, but it worked. Curveball gets away from the catcher on a strike three. A long way back there, right? Feels it, makes a strong throw, gets away. So Stroud's going to reach on an error. After a strikeout. That brings up Will Jones, the center fielder. So, heartbreaking way to start the game for Brammer. Pitch is popped up in the infield. Ball's caught there by the shortstop. For the first out in the inning. That was Daniels on the catch. So one away, runner on first, brings up Aiden Taylor, the Viking third baseman. Taylor grounds it foul down the third baseline. Fastball lifted into left field. Daniels is running back. That ball's carried a long way. Goes to the fence. Stroud will get to third base, and that's a stand-up double for Taylor. Wind is blowing out to left field, and that ball got up there in the wind and just took off. So runners on second, third, and one out. Brings up Aiden Haramis, the Viking first baseman. Panthers are going to play their infield back and give up that run to get an out here. Pitches in for strike one. Curveball high for ball one. Let's count 1-1. Foul straight back. Let's count 1-2. Ramos fouled that straight back, hanging in there on a tough curveball. Count remains 1-2. Curveball in for strike three. It's a big strike out there for Brammer. Brings up Mason Stevenson, the pitcher. So 2 away. Vikings have their pitcher up, trying to give himself a little bit of a cushion here. Brammer trying to pitch out of this jam. It's a curveball down in for a strike. For strike two. Stevenson falls behind 0-2. This is a good time to bounce that curveball in with the runner on third. You don't want to take that chance. So look for a waste pitch here, something up high, away. Good curveball again, got him. Strike three. So for the Vikings, they have no runs on 1 hit, 1 Panther error. 2 runners left after the end of the top of the first. Symmes Valley 0, Chesapeake coming to bat. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the bottom of the first inning for the Panthers. Their batting order. Panthers are leading off for the Panthers will be Austin Henderson, second baseman. Jacob Daniels at short will bat second, followed by Curtis Brandenburg at third, hitting third. Nick Wright doing the catching will bat fourth. Jonathan Brammer pitching will bat fifth. Spencer Wright at first, sixth. Braxton Oldacre in right, seventh. Andrew Daniels in left, eighth. And Scott Pull in center, hitting ninth. Austin Henderson steps in. Stevenson toes the rubber, ready for the first pitch of the bottom of the first. Fastball down low for ball one. Fastball hit into left field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Henderson reaches first for the Panthers. So both teams had the leadoff hitters get on base, albeit by different means. That brings up Jacob Daniels, the Panther shortstop. Grounded foul. 0-1 count. Tough. Coach Graham sending signals over there, or what he's giving out. Henderson takes a big lead. He's going to second, trying to steal a little hit and run action. Ball knocked down by the third baseman. He throws to first. It's out on the tag. Taylor knocks it down, gets the out at first. And Henderson advances to second. So with one away, it brings up third baseman Curtis Brandenburg. Curveball hit down the right side of the infield, popped up. Rams is under it. He makes the catch for the second out. It brings up the Panther catcher, Nick Wright. So 2 away, runner on second. It's Henderson. Stevenson's pitch. Foul straight back. Pitch grounded back to the pitcher. Stevenson throws it first, retire the side. For the Panthers, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner left on base. The end of the first inning. The score is tied 0-0. This is your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the second inning. Leading off for the Vikings, the shortstop Tanner Torn. Brammer threw a lot of curveballs in that first inning. Leads off with a curve there, in for strike 1. Hit that curveball consistently. You got to change your approach a little bit and try to fight that off into right field. Hard to pull that curveball consistently and hit it hard. Pitch in for strike 2. So 0-2 count on the Viking shortstop. Down the way. It's a good waste pitch there by Brammer. Makes count 1 and 2. So now he's got both pitches set up. He can still come back with a curveball, or he can bust him with the fastball in on the hands. A couple different options here. Looks like Wright's setting up on the inside part of the plate. Fastball foul plate. Count remains 1-2. Curveball just missed outside. Let's count 2-2. So 2-2 count on the Viking shortstop. Fastball hit into the air to left, shallow left field. That's going to fall. That is a seeing eye single by Corn. 1 out and runner on first. Brings up the second baseman, Luke Neese. Historically here at this field, left field, third base area is tough to play as that sun starts to set. Daniels didn't get a great jump on that ball. I think he read that to be a little bit deeper than it was. Fell in. So runner on first, nobody out. Second consecutive inning, the Vikings have had the leadoff runner on in the inning. He squares and takes ball 1. So 1-0 count for Viking second baseman. Horn's got a conservative lead over there first. Neese tips it on down third base line, bunts it foul. Makes the count 1-1. Pitch in for strike 2. Makes the count 1-2. Figure the bunt's off now. 2 strikes on the batter. Pitch is grounded to third. Brandenburg gets out second. Safe at first. So Neese grounds into a fielder's choice. So ground ball to third, get the force at second. Henderson had a long run to get there. A little worried he wasn't going to make it. But he got there, got the out. So 1 away. Brings up Xander Hearn, the right fielder. Hearn hits a soft pop-up down the first baseline just in front of the dugout. Falls foul. Counts 0-1. Ground ball hit into the hole, gets through into left field for a base hit. Neese advances to second, so runners at first and second, 1 out. Brings up the 9-hole hitter, the DH, Silas Smith. Run out, 1 out, runners on first and second. Smith takes the fastball in for strike 1. So 0-1 count. Squares, bunts it straight back foul. Makes it 0-2. So 0-2 count now on the Viking 9-hitter. Curveball grounded foul down the third base line. There's Nice, strike 3. But the third is not in time. So Nice steals third. Hearn moves up. So runners on second and third, 2 outs. We're back at the top of the order for Andy Stroud. Curveball in for strike 1. Stroud was a strikeout victim at the last at bat, but the pitch got away, and he advanced to first on the error. So 2 out, runners on second and third. 0-1 count on the batter. Pitch down low, 1-1. Imperative here that Wright blocks these pitches. It's a deep backstop here at Chesapeake. You can score from third on the ball that gets away. Pitch gets away. There's one gets away. Nice didn't read that very well. So 2-1 count on the Viking left fielder. In for a strike. Makes it count 2-2. Pitch down low. Right, snaps the throw down to third. Denise makes it back. So 3-2 count here. Curveball bounces in. Nice block by Wright right there. That probably saved the run. So we got bases loaded and Will Jones coming out. Jones popped up in the first inning to short. Wright's done a nice job blocking his last couple pitches. Curveball pitcher, that's one of the fears of the runner on third. He's giving up that free run. So 2 out, bases loaded. Curveball high for ball 1. Fastball inside, ball 2. 2-0 counts. Grounded to third. Brandenburg touches the bag, get the force out, get out of the inning. For the Vikings, no runs on 2 hits. No Panther errors. At the end of the top of the second, Symmes Valley 0, Chesapeake 0. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. We are back for the bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Panthers will be Jonathan Brammer. Stevenson faced 4 batters in the first inning, giving up 1 hit. Fastball inside corner for strike one. It does get in there on top of that plate. Curveball away, ball one. Let's count 1-1. Pitch bounces in. Let's count 2-1. Two-one count on the Panther pitcher. Pitch is fouled. Let's count 2-2. 2-2 count on the pitcher. Swung on, gets away from the catcher a little bit. He throws the first, out. So Stevenson starts with the first out of the inning as a strikeout for his first strikeout of the game. Brings up the first baseman, Spencer Wright. Pitch in for strike one. So 0-1 count, curveball in for strike two. Big bender there. Good looking pitch, Stevenson. Makes the count 0-2. Fastball in for strike three. So 2 strikeouts now in the inning for Stevenson. It brings up Braxton Oldacre, the right fielder. Oldacre hits a liner short. Fielded out there by Korn in the inning. So for the Panthers, no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left on base. The end of 2, we're still 0-0. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the third inning. Leading off for the Vikings, Aiden Taylor, the 3-hitter. Brammer's pitched out of trouble both innings. See if he can settle down a little bit here and cruise through one. Pitch count's getting up. That's the thing that's a little scary. You start getting a lot of runners on. Good pitch in for strike one. Taylor out on his front foot on that. Gets his teeth a little bit, steps back in. Pitch hits the batter. Taylor kind of ducked into that. So he's going to move up to first base. So for 3 innings in a row now, leadoff hitters got on for the Vikings. Brings up the first baseman, Aiden Hieronymus. Hieronymus struck out in his first at bat. The runner pitches foul. That's about as foul as you can hit one on this field, I think. He was way out front of that on that hit and run. So it makes the count 0-1. count. Like the runner getting ready to go here. He holds off. Pitches in for strike 2. Ramos is stepping in the bucket there a little bit, pointing down third baseline. He's going to have a difficult time getting any type of outside pitch here. A wide open stance. Doesn't come close to getting it back to parallel. So 1-2 count. A little surprised Bremer's getting away with this white wrap he's got on his glove hand wrist. Generally, the plate umpire will not allow white underneath the glove. Pitch is fouled. So far, no one said anything about it. So 1-2 count. Curveball. Laced into left field, but hook foul. So 1-2. Let's definitely stay away here. Curveball, slap foul. Count remains 1-2. Foul straight back. We are out of baseballs. Here comes one back in. That's Ramos has fouled 3-4 off here. Out of the park. The count's still 1-2. Shakes off the signal. The fastball just misses. 2-2 count. Count now. On the Viking first baseman. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball inside, just missed again. 2 really close pitches. Make the count full. So nobody out, full count. Runner on first. Let's see if Vikings decide to start the runner. There goes a runner. Pitches in for strike 3. He's in standing. So Ramos is out on a strikeout. Taylor moves up to second. So 1 out, runner on second base brings up Mason Stevenson. Mason was a strikeout victim his last at bat. That was the 4th strikeout for Bremer. Leaves it squares, bunts it. That's a good bunt. Nice play there. He was safe at first. Well, that's going to be a bunt single. Stevenson. That was a perfectly placed bunt. So that's going to bring up Tanner Korn. Tanner grounded out to third his last at bat. So runners on first and third, 1 out. Look for Stevenson to take off here. He's got a big lead over there. Pitch down low. Stevenson takes the base. So runners on second and third, 1 out now. A little bit later in the game here. Let's see if Coach Graham decides to pull his infielders in a little bit. It looks like he's going to. Shortstop stepping up. Don't know why the now second's holding the second base runner. We'll cut that run down. We're going to not worry about him. There we go. He's coming off now. Pitches in for strike 1. The Panthers might have thought that a squeeze play was on there. Daniels took off before the pitch, breaking towards third. He's kind of still looking over that way. He's thinking over that way a little bit now again. Curveball down the way for ball 1. Let's count 1-1. Curveball for ball 2. Pitch in for a strike. Makes the count 2-2. Down, blocked by right. Makes count full. Got timeout here. I guess they're going to check the count. I've got 3-2. They've decided it's a full count. Three, 2, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Pitch is grounded to third. There's a runner coming to the plate. Throw's coming to the plate. He's in there, safe. Back to runners on first and third. Corn grounds it to the fielder's choice. So runners on first and third. The first run is scored. The Vikings take the lead. Brings up Luke Neese, the second baseman. Steps off and looks back to first. taken for ball one. Corn hangs tight over there on first. There goes Corn. Pitch is hit into center field. That ball's going to fall in for a base hit. That's going to score Stevenson. We give Neeson RBI single. So runners on first and second, still one away. And brings up Xander Hearn. Hearn singled in his last at bat. Pitch gets away. Runners move up. So runners on second and third now. Pitch grounded to second. That's going to score the run. Get the out there. The Vikings take a 3-0 lead. Brings up the 9-hitter, Silas Smith. Silas struck out his last at bat. So Neese on third. Pitch foul straight back. Good block right there. So 1-1 count. Pitcher popped up in the infield. Daniels sits under, makes the catch in the inning. For the Vikings, 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 runner left. At the end of the top of the third, it's Symmes Valley 3, Chesapeake nothing. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the bottom of the third inning. Leading off for the Panthers, the left fielder, Andrew Daniels. Daniels has a base hit up the middle. First pitch swing, gets a base hit up the middle. So the Panthers have got a good start to the inning. Brings up the 9-hitter, Scott Poole, center fielder. Coach Graham sending signals out. Both hitter and batter. A couple different options here. You can do a little hit and run. You can run him over. There goes the runner. A little hit and run. Base hit into left field. That hit and run probably got both runners on base. As that runner taking off, pulled the shortstop towards second. He might have been able to make a play on that. So now we got runners on first and second, nobody out. The Panthers are cooking. Back to the top of the order with Austin Henderson. Curveball in for strike one. Stevenson's got a big breaking curveball. Threw that in there. There's a nice pitch. Gets ahead 0-1. Pitch in for strike 2. The 0-2 count on the Austin Henderson, Panther second baseman. Takes the ball, dirt. Nice block there by Jones. So 1-2 the count.
He should already have a good second. Inexperienced.
But 1-2 count. Curveball grounded to second. Neese comes up and gets the easy out at first. I was surprised he didn't try to turn the little play there. Advances the runners, second and third. So 1 away for Jacob Daniels. Symmes Valley coach calls timeout. He's a little bit upset with Neese right now for not getting that force at second. Wasn't interested in the pitcher at all there. So runners on second and third, 1 out. The second hitter in the Panther order coming up, Jacob Daniels. Daniels grounded to third, his last at bat. Vikings look good playing middle of the infield back, give the run on a ground ball up the middle. Fastball away for ball 1. 1-0 count. The Panther shortstop. Curveball in for a strike. Makes a count 1-1. A 1-1 count. Fastball up for ball. 2-1. 2-1 counts. There's on second and third, 1 out. Pitch is hit into the right side. Neese covers a lot of ground there, gets the out first, so he'll score the run. So Neese has made, according to 2 back-to-back outs. And it brings up Curtis Brandenburg, the third baseman. Brandenburg popped out to first, foul territory, the first at bat. Check swing. Ball gets through Neese. That's going to score the run. So 2 away, 2 runners in, brings up Nick Wright. So 2 out. Brandenburg on first. Brandenburg not got a very big lead over there. There he goes. Wright rips it into left field. So runners on first and second now. Brings up Jonathan Brammer. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Panthers down a run. Pitcher Brammer here can tie this thing up with a base hit. Stevenson retired Brenner on a strikeout his last at bat. Curveball in for strike one. Good pitch there. Lead off the bat. Fastball up. Makes it count 1-1. So a 1-1 count on the Panther pitcher. 2 out, 2 runners on. Time here. Vikings need to do a little better job holding that runner at second. And Neese is holding him on now. He comes off. Pitch grounded Neese. Knocks it down. Makes the play to first in the inning. The Panthers. 2 runs. 1, 2, 3 hits. 2 runners left. At the end of the top of the third, it's Symmes Valley 3, Chesapeake 2. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the 4th inning. And we are at the top of the lineup, Andy Strow. Andy has reached twice without making contact with anything yet. He reached on a strikeout, the ball game with the catcher, and he got hit by a pitch. He fouls the first pitch back for strike 1.
That thing, Cuzzo.
Good curveball right there. It's count 0-2. Two count on the Viking left fielder. Pitch in for strike 3. Brammer records his 5th strikeout of the game. Brings up Will Jones. Jones has popped up to short and grounded out to third. His 2 at-bats. Pitch in for strike 1. So 0-1 count. Curveball foul. So the 1-1 or 0-2 count now. Pitch fouled. Back onto the track. Count remains 0-2. Pitch in for strike 3. Pitch is fouled back. Wright hangs on for the 2nd strikeout of the inning. Brings up Aiden Taylor. Taylor's been on twice. Single in the first. Walk in the third. Led off the big rally for the Vikings in the third inning. Pitcher ripped into left field. Gonna fall for a base hit. So we got a base hit for Taylor. He goes 2 for 2 on the evening. So 2 out brings up Aiden Hieronymus. Hieronymus has been a strikeout victim both at bats. So 2 out, runner on first. The Vikings looking to steal a base here, maybe. Yep. Pitch foul straight back. So 0-1 count on the Viking first baseman. Pitch in for strike 2, inside corner. So 0-2 count here. There's a runner, pitch down. No chance for right there. So 2 away, runner on second. Hieronymus. Pitch fly ball into the left field. Daniels makes the play at the end of the inning. For the Vikings, no runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left. At the end of the 4th inning, top of the 4th inning, it's Symmes Valley 3, Chesapeake 2. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. We are back for the start of the 4th. Spencer Wright leading off for the Panthers. Wright struck out his first at bat. Pitch pop foul. Out of play, so the count goes to 0-2. So 0-2 count. You got to be looking for that big breaking ball. Try to foul it off. If you get a fastball, that's what you want to jump on. 2 strikes. There's the fastball. Hit back up the middle. Ball's going to get through. The Wright's going to reach on a single. The Panthers are in business again here in the 4th. Brings up Braxton Oldacre. Oldacre lined out to short in his last at bat. Let's see if Coach Grimm tries a little bunt here. Try to get that runner in scoring position. His Wright does not have a very big lead over there. Oldacre hits a line drive into the gap. That's going to get down. There's Wright going to third. Out there. Neese made a nice turn and throw. Shortstop cut it. There's no one back at first to make the play back there. So single for Oldacre. Wright takes two, advances to third. So nobody out. Runners on first and third for the Panthers. Oldacre, a pretty good athlete on first. Look for him to take this base at second. His first pitch. Daniels at the plate. There goes Oldacre. Pitches away. Ball. There it goes in uncontested. The runners on second, third, nobody out. Daniels singled his last at bat. Start the rally for the Panthers. Last inning. Looks like the Vikings content up the middle to give the Panthers that tying run. Pitch away for ball two. Stevenson needs to relax a little bit here, bounce up, kind of rush that pitch. So 2-0 count. The Panther left fielder. Fastball fouled. Makes count 2-1. So 2-1 count. Runners on second, third, nobody out. Panthers look to tie this game up. Ground ball in the hole, that's going to tie it up. Get a base hit there. Good job of base running there by Oldacre. Rule of thumb, a ground ball hit in front of you when you're on second base, you've got to hold. Not always followed, but he did a nice job there, keeping the inning going for the Panthers. So the runners on first and second now with one out, or nobody out, correction, nobody out. And brings up Scott Poole, the center fielder. Poole singled his last at bat and scored for the Panthers in the last inning. Pitch fouled. Fouled back off the catcher's face mask. Makes the count 0-1. Pitch away. 1-1. Daniels stumbled there a little bit going back into first. Pitched in for a strike, stealing third base. He is out. Oldacre's throwed out. For the first out of the inning. That's the age-old baseball rule is you don't make the first or third out, third base. So now you got runner on first with one out. Good move right there. A close play. So 1-1 counts on the Panther 9-hitter. Stevenson's got a quick move there at first. He's throwing over with the intent of getting him out, not just checking him. There is a runner. Pitch is down. That's not going to make a play at second. That's in the left field. He beats it into left field. Good thing he's quick. He moved up there after stealing second, and the ball got into center field. So now a runner on third and one out. And a 2-2 count. Vikings still playing back in the infield. Pitch in for strike 3. That's the second hit out in the inning. Brings up Austin Henderson. So 2 out, score tied. Runner on third. Pitch down for ball 1. 1-0 count. Pitch fouled. Let's count 1-1. Popped up out of play. Let's count 1 and 2. One, two. Fastball ripped into the hole. It'll be a tough play. He gets through. I think he would have had a play there. We'll give him a single on that. So that gives the Panthers the lead, 4-3 now. 2 out brings up Jacob Daniels. So 2 out, 2 hitter up, leadoff hitter on. This is an opportune time to try to steal that base and get into scoring position. Look for Henderson to go here in the first or second pitch. Curveball inside for ball 1. I think Daniels thought about taking that pitch from the team, but last second decided, no, better not. Personal safety feels a little bit better. There goes Henderson, pitches down, in for a strike. He steals second base pretty easily. So Henderson gets into scoring position. So 2 out, runners on second now. That all-important insurance run the Panthers looking to add. Curveball in for strikes.
Go, JD.
Makes the count 1 and 2. One, 2 count. Kind of got him set up for either pitch here. There's the curve. Popped up. Stevenson's going to call it himself and take it. Tough play on that mound. You like for your infielders to come in and get that. He made the play. So for the Panthers, 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 runner left. At the end of 4 complete. It's Chesapeake 4, Symmes Valley 3. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the fifth. And the Viking pitcher coming up to lead off the inning, Mason Stevenson. Mason is 1 for 2 on the evening. The strikeout and a base hit. Pitch laced into center field for a base hit. Stevenson sitting dead red fastball there and got it. Smash it into center field. So the Vikings get their fifth inning started, with a leadoff single. It brings up shortstop Tanner Korn. Korn has hit to third base twice. The ground out, fielder's choice. Stevenson edging off. He's got a big lead over there. He goes. The bunt popped up. Gets down. Big opportunity there for the Panthers for a double play. Just out of the reach of right. Bunt and run's never anything I was a big fan of. That is a big possibility there of a bunt popped up or bunt popped back to the pitcher. You run yourself into a double play real quick there. Little bunt, we're going to sacrifice bunt. Make sure that guy gets there. But he's had a big jump there. He could have stole that base pretty easily. Remember, needs to throw it over there a couple times and hold him to give Wright a shot at throwing him out. Keeps edging off. There we go. At least lets him know he's watching him. Bouncing off. There he goes. Pitches down for ball. Throws there. He moved up to second on the steal there. So nobody out, runner on second for Tanner Korn. Panthers going to run the wheel play here with thirds going to charge. Short's got to get over to third base. Just fouled back right at me. Makes count 1 and 2. Now third base is going to back up a little bit. Bunt's not really on. I've got 1-2. Pitch hit down the right field line. That is foul. Count remains 1 and 2. Korn looking to hit a ground ball to the right side now with 2 strikes. Advance that runner to third. Pitch foul straight back. Count remains 1-2. Pitch is line in the right field. That's going to get down. Here comes Stevenson. He's going to score. Good piece of hitting there by Korn, hitting that ball into right field. Getting a base hit out of that. Driving in Stevenson. Tie the score back up. Pitch popped up. Long run for the shortstop. Nice play there by Daniels. Get the out, so Neese flies out to short. First out of the inning. Brings up Xander Hearn. Xander singled and grounded out. So 1 away, runner on first. Look for corner, try to get a base here again. There he goes. Pitch is swung at. Ball gets into center field. That's going to advance in the third. So 1 out, runner on third. Panthers are going to play back in the middle of the infield and give up the run, it looks like, up the middle. Pitch fouled, strike 2. So 0-2 count. Curveball in for strike 3. Second out of the inning brings up the DH Silas Smith. Smith is 0 for 2 on the evening with a strikeout and a fly out to short.
Go, Johnny B.
Pitch off the outside corner for ball 1. In for a strike, 1-1 count. The 1-1 count on the DH for the Vikings. And for strike 2. Grounded to the right side. Henderson fields it, throws it first, get the out, the end of the inning. For the Vikings, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 runner left. At the end of the top of the 5th inning, score is tied 4-4. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Panthers will be Curtis Brandenburg. Curtis is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. A single and a ground out. Curveball behind him for ball 1. Pitch hits him. And Brandenburg leads off with a hit by pitch.
What hurt yourself, boy?
Panthers get their leadoff runner on in the top of the 5th. Brings up Nick Wright. Nick is 1 for 2 in the evening with a base hit and a ground out. Brandenburg not that much of a lead over there at first. Step and a fall back to the bag. Curveball ripped in the left center field. That ball's hitting deep. That's going to go for extra bases. That's the one hops the fence. Brandenburg chugging around third. Wright's trying to stretch it for a triple. He's in there. 3-base bag for Wright. Scores Brandenburg. So the runner on third now. Bremer coming to the plate. Panthers retake the lead 5-4.
Go, Johnny B.
Bremer takes curveball away for ball one. Pitch away. Here comes the runner. He's in easy.
Go, Bremer.
2-0 count on Bremer. Panthers take a 2-run lead. Pitch in for strike one.
He won't swing it.
2-1. Curveball in for strike two. 2-2 count on the Panther pitcher. Bremer is 0 for 2 on the evening. He'll strike out and a ground out. Curveball got him for strike three. Stevenson records his 4th strikeout of the game and brings up Spencer Wright. He's singled and struck out. Curveball swung at. Counts 0-1. Fastball foul. Let's count 0-2. So 0-2 count. Curveball outside, good idea. Offered that at one time. I'll try it again. Makes it 1-2. Curveball away, 2-2. Fastball popped up in the infield. Neese makes the play. With 2 away, Braxton Oldacre comes to the plate. Oldacre has flied to short and reached on a single. Started out at third. Trying to steal. Ground ball short. Horn make the play, throws the first for the out, retire the Panthers. Panthers, 1 run on 1 hit, or correction, 2 runs on 1 hit. Nobody left on base. At the end of 5 complete, it's Chesapeake 6, Symmes Valley 4. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the 6th inning. And we are back to the top of the order for the Vikings as well. Leading off for the Vikings, leadoff hitter Andy Stroud. And he takes first pitch for ball 1. Brammer's pitching a pretty good game so far. He got 7 strikeouts on the evening. Pitches in for a strike. It's count 1-1. The Vikings have threatened just about every inning this evening. So his pitch count's getting up there. 2-1 count. Fouled in the box. Let's count 1 and 2. Stroud 0 for 2 on the evening. Pitch inside, 1 and 2. 1-2 count on the leadoff hitter for the Vikings. Top of 6, Chesapeake 6, Symmes Valley 4. Vikings looking for base runners. Panthers looking for outs, and they get the leadoff batter out on a strikeout. Panthers looking for 5 more outs. Brings up Will Jones. Will's had a tough evening so far this evening. He's 0 for 3. With a strikeout. Pitches in for strike 1. Brammer's done a real good job this evening keeping the top of the order quiet. Middle of the order's kind of touched him up a little bit, but he's kept the top down. Fly ball into center field. Poole's settling over, makes the play. Second out of the inning. This is only the 2nd inning that Mr. Brammer has got. First 2 hitters out. It's a good time to get it. Pitch, arm getting tired and getting late in the game. So it brings up Aiden Taylor. Taylor's reached all 3 times. Had a pretty good evening. 2 hits and a hit by pitch. He takes first pitch down for ball 1. Pitch pop foul. Makes count 1-1. Watching these Panther outfielders, they're starting to put their gloves up, trying to shade their eyes. The sun's starting to set a little bit. It's getting a little bit tougher on them. Curveball in for strike 2. Pretty pitch right there. Make the count 1-2. Bremer looking for his first 1-2-3 inning of the night. He gets a ground ball to short. Knocked down by Daniels. Throw to first. Gets away from right. Goes to the fence. Advances to second on the overthrow. So Taylor reaches on an error. Gets to second base. Brings up Aiden Hieronymus. Bremer's retired Hieronymus all 3 times this evening. 2 strikeouts and a fly out to left. Fastball ripped into left field. Left fielder could not find that at all. He lost that in the sun. That goes to the fence. Hieronymus moves into second for a double and scores Taylor. So that brings the score 6-5. Give Hieronymus a double. Brings up Mason Stevenson. Stevenson singled his last at bat. He's 2 for 3 on the evening. First pitch foul down the right side. Out of play. So 0-1 count on the Symmes Valley pitcher. Curveball high. That ball kind of slipped out of his hand a little bit. Pitch foul straight back. Makes count 1-2. Pitch lined into center field for a base hit. Comes a throw to the plate. Coming through. He is out at the plate. He holds the ball. That's the 3rd out of the inning right there. Timeout where coach is coming out to appeal, see if Wright dropped the ball. So a base hit into center field for Stevenson. Hieronymus rounds 3rd and tries to score. And he dropped the ball. Looks like they're going to call Wright drop the ball to score Hieronymus. Put Stevenson on second. So that ties the game at 6. So 2 out, rally for the Vikings has scored 2 to tie this thing up. Stevens is on second now with 2 out, brings up Tanner Korn. Korn swings at a curveball in for strike 1. A good strong throw by Poole in, it was cut off by Bremer. He made a nice relay. The ball must have gotten out during the slide at the plate from Wright. Pitch is inside for a ball, makes it count 1-1. Curveball grounded in the hole. Nice play there. Throw across the diamond. Nice play there by Daniels. Covered a lot of ground there. Ball in the hole. Come up with a nice strong throw. So for the Vikings, 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 runner left on base. In the top of the 6th, our score is tied 6-6. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the bottom of the 6th inning. We have a tie game now, 6-6. Leading off for the Panthers, Andrew Daniels. Curveball in for strike 1. Daniels has reached twice for the Panthers, 2 for 2 on the evening. Curveball away, ball. Makes the count 1-1. So good tight game here this evening. 6-6 score in 6th inning. In for strike 2. So 3 straight curveballs now from Stevenson. Curveball foul. That's 4 straight curveballs now. Stevens going to make him hit that curveball, looks like. I think you might show that fastball here away and come back with a curve. That's the curveball again, grounded to third. Fielded there by Taylor, throws across the diamond just in time to get the out. Out number 1 brings up Scott Poole for the Panthers. I have Poole for 1 for 2 for the evening. A base hit and strikeout. Curveball, grounded foul. Gets 6 straight curveballs now. Fastball away. Makes it count 1-1. Fastball in for strike 2. 1-2 count. A 1-2 count now. Curveball in for strike 3. So 2 away. Brings up the Panther leadoff hitter, Austin Henderson. Henderson's reached base twice tonight. 2 out. See if the Panthers get a 2-out rally started like the Vikings did in the last inning. Curveball away for ball 1. Popped up. That can be a tough play, and this shortstop sits under it, makes the catch. Retire on the side. Panthers go quietly in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. Through 6 complete. Your score is tied 6-6. This is your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the 7th in a 6-6 tied game. Leading off for the Vikings, Luke Neese. Luke has reached base twice. Fastball up high for ball 1. So 7th inning, 6-6 game, you're looking for that 1 run, take the lead here. Neese fouls it back. Let's count 1-1. The pitch count for both these pitchers has got to be getting up there, approaching the 100 pitch mark, I think. Pitch in for strike 2. 1-2 count now on Neese. Pitch foul. Count remains 1-2. Browner's faced 33 batters so far this evening. Pitch high. Count 2-2. So 2-2 count, 6-6 game, 7th inning. Time to clutch ups here one way or the other. Neese hits a base hit into left center field. That's down for a single. And Neese starts his inning off for a single. Brings up Xander Hearn. Let's see what the Vikings dial up here if they try to sacrifice here. If they try to steal the bag with Neese. Looks like he runs fairly well. Hearn is 1 for 3 on the evening. Squares the bunt. Bunt foul. A 1 count on Hearn. Singled into second. Grounded out, struck out. Pitch foul straight back. Hit and run going on there. So now we're at 0-2 on Hearn. Brammer has not made many throws over to first to hold the runners. Stretch, he comes set. And he's twisted towards third base. It's a long turn for him to turn and throw. Takes him a while to get back. There goes Neese. Big jump. Not much of a chance here. He steals a standing. So 1-2 count now on Hearn. Pitch in for strike 3. He gets the first out of the inning now with a runner on second. Timeout. It's like Mr. Brammer has reached his pitch count total. We have a change in pitchers. It looks like they're bringing in Daniels to pitch. Jacob Daniels coming in to pitch for the Panthers. So we're going to take a break while he warms up. Runner on second, 1 out. Score tied 6-6. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back. Runner on second, 1 out. Runner on second is Luke Neese. Jacob Daniels comes in to pitch. Bramer goes to third. And it looks like Brandenburg goes to short. Pitches in for ball 1. Silas Smith's in. Silas is 0 for 3 on the evening. This is a 9-hitter. Pitch outside for ball 2. So you don't want to lose this kid right here. It's a 9-hitter. Don't get back to that top of that order. Pitch foul straight back. Next count 2-1. Fence is still there. 2-1 count. 3-1 now. 3-1 count now. Pitch outside for ball 4. Neese advances on the pitch away. So that pitch runner's on first and third, 1 out. We're back to the top of the order with Andy Stroud. Stroud has struck out 3 times and got hit by the pitch. We got runners on first and third. We're going to have a courtesy runner here. It's like number 4. Randy Atkins is going to go in and run for himself in this spot. So that's going to kill off the DH.
Come on, Bob.
So first and third, 1 out. Fret runner on first to break to second. Here on the first pitch, I would think. Got a big lead over there. In for strike 1. Runner takes second, uncontested. Runner's on second and third, 1 out. Panthers are a little too deep in the middle of the infield for me in a 6-6 game. I'm going to pull them in on the grass, try to cut that run down. I'm going to give it to them on a soft ground ball in the middle. Corners are in. There's a squeeze bunt. Bunted foul, safety squeeze. Counts 0-2 now. Curveball. Just missed inside. Count 1-2.
No, he threw it as a ball. Strike was over here. I forgot it.
A 1-2 count, 1 out, second and third. Curveball in for strike 3. That's 2 outs now. Brings up Will Jones. Jones is 0 for 4 on the evening.
Come on, Bob, one more. Come on.
Definitely doesn't want to lose this man. Taylor is the next batter. Has been on base all 4 times this evening. Pitch away for ball 1.
Don't overthrow, just throw it.
So 1-0 count. Runners on second, third, 2 out. Pitch away, ball 2, 2-2, 2-0 count. 2-0 count on the center fielder for the Vikings.
Bring him one, Bubba.
Curveball hits him. That's going to load the bases up. Bring up Aiden Taylor. Taylor is 2 for 3 on the evening with a hit by pitch, 2 singles, and reached on an error. So bases loaded, 2 out. Horses set up. Taylor at the plate. He's Viking third baseman. First pitch in for strike 1.
Focus.
So 0-1 count. Curveball, fastball, sorry, that's in for strike 2. So 0-2 count now.
Focus, Bob.
Fastball foul down the right field line. Count remains 0-2. Good job there by Aiden Taylor fouling that off.
Yes. Yeah.
Count remains 0-2. Curveball got him for strike 3.
Yes.
That ends the inning for the Vikings. No runs on 1 hit. 3 runners left. At the end of the top of the 7th, it's still tied 6-6. This is your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the bottom of the 7th. Panthers looking for that game-winning run here. Got 2, 3, 4 hitters up. So middle of the lineup up. Jacob Daniels leading off. Daniels 0 for 3 on the evening. 2 ground outs and a fly out. The Panther relief pitcher coming up to the plate. Takes first pitch high for ball 1. First time I watched Stevenson there in warm-ups there, he was having trouble locating that curveball in warm-ups here. Kind of been his out pitch of the evening. So there's a fastball in for strike 1. Makes it count 1-1. So 1-1 count on the Panther pitcher. Sit down the right field line. Got a late break from the right fielder. It's going to fall foul. So reset now at 1-2. Temperature starting to drop now as the sun sets. Curveball away, 2-2. 2-2 count. Stevenson toes the rubber and the pitch. Curveball away, count full. Full counts on the Panther pitcher.
Come to you here, Bubba.
Panthers looking at the leadoff hitter on. One thing you don't want to do is the Pitcher on the mound has let that leader figure on. Causes a lot of anguish. Fastball grounded up the middle. Nice hop there for the shortstop. Makes the throw, just gets him. First out of the inning. Brings up Curtis Brandenburg. Curtis has been on twice this evening. Reached on an error and got hit by a pitch. And flew out to first. His other at bat. Curveball in for strike one. Good pitch there. Curveball out of play to the right side. Off the roof. Makes the count 0-2. Stevenson getting ahead here in this inning on both hitters. So 0-2 count. Pitch is lined into right field for a base hit. Brandenburg reaches on a base hit. See if the Panthers decide to run for him or not. Don't look like they are getting anybody up in the dugout. So 1 out. Brings up Nick Wright. Wright tripled his last at bat. One hop in the fence in left center. Look for a steady diet of curveballs here, I think. He jumped on a fastball last at bat. Short lead by Brandenburg. Curveball away. So 1-0 count on Wright. Wright is 2 for 3 on the evening. Rips the ball down the right field line, curving foul. On the roof, top of the roof of the school building. So 1-1 count on the Panther catcher.
Go big man, just you, baby.
Move back to first. Brandenburg's back. So we got a little bit of dust in the eyes over here. We're ready to get back into play. 1-1 count, 1 out. Runner on first. Nick Wright at the plate. Soft fly ball to the right. If it takes a step back, this will fall. Puts the runner on first and second now. Runners on first and second. Right, a base hit. So it brings up Jonathan Brammer.
Come on, Johnny B.
So Brammer started the game pitching, pitched 6 1/3. He is not the pitcher record now. Pitcher record is Daniels. But base hit here, he can secure the win for the Panthers. So 1 out. Brandenburg's got a decent lead out there. He's taking a couple steps back now. Curveball in for strike one. Brammer struggled this evening. He struck out twice and grounded out to second. Saw a steady dose of curveballs most of the evening. Quit trying to pull that. You got a big hole in the right side of that infield. Put it through that hole there. He tried a little bit that time. Makes the count 0-2. 0-2 count on Bremer. In for strike 3. So we're down to 1 out in the 7th. Spencer Wright coming to the plate. Wright is 1 for 3 on the evening with a base hit, strikeout, fly out to second. Short lead out to second by Brandenburg. Nice is holding him tight out there. Curveball high for ball 1. On deck is Braxton Holdaker. Takes a pitch for strike 1. Let's count 1-1. The 1-1 count on the Panther first baseman. Pitch grounded. Back to the pitcher. He throws it first for the out. That ends the inning, so we're going to play extras here, extra baseball. After 7 complete, your score is 6-6. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the 8th inning as we get extra baseball. Leading off for the Vikings is Aiden Hieronymus, the first baseman. Aiden is 1 for 4 on the evening. A big hit in the 6th inning. Helped tie this thing up. Daniel's first pitch in for strike 1.
Do work, SA.
Pitch down. Count. 0-2. Curveball in for strike 3. Arms is down for a strikeout. Brings up Mason Stevenson. Stevenson's 3 for 4 on the evening. Strikeout and 3 singles. Curveball in. Inside for ball 1. Looked like a really good pitch there. So 1-0 count on Stevenson. Fastball in for a strike. Let's count 1-1. The 1-1 count. Fastball strike 2. A 1-2 count. 1-2. Curveball in for strike 3. So 2 away now. And brings in Brings up Tanner Korn. Korn is 1 for 4 on the evening. Pops it up. Daniels calls for it. White comes in and takes it from him for the 3rd out of the inning. So for the first time of the game, the Vikings go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. At the end of the top of the 8th, we're still 6-6. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the bottom of the 8th inning. Braxton Oldacre leading off for the Panthers. It's a soft fly in shallow right field. Nice is there for the catch. Oldacre's out on 1 pitch. Brings up Andrew Daniels. At time of the evening where the sun's starting to set, and we got 1 more inning after this before darkness starts setting in. Pitch down and away for ball 1. Daniels has been on base twice tonight. He's 2 for 3. Swings the curveball away. Makes count 1-1. Dirt, 2-1. 2-1 count, 1 out. Curveball in for strike 2. So Vikings run Stevenson out for the 8th inning. Pitch count's got to get fairly close.
Reach.
2-2 count. Curveball inside. Daniels tried to wear that one a little bit.
Reaching, come on.
Kind of let the umpire think that he got hit by the pitch. Count's full now.
Come on, Bub.
Foul down the right field line, out of play.
Okay.
Check outside ball.
Full count again. Pitch in for strike 3. 2 out. Brings up Scott Poole. The Panthers center fielder. Poole is 1 for 3 on the evening. Swings at the curveball, strike 1. Curveball in for strike 2. Curveball, strike 3. The Panthers go quietly in the 8th. So after 8 complete, still 6-6. Don't worry, you don't have to pay for extra baseball. We'll give it to you for free. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the ninth inning. The Vikings are on 7, 8, and 9. All this in the press box have got none behinds. So those chairs. Luke Neese leading off. Swings the first pitch for strike one. Strike two. The swing. Luke has reached base 3 of his 4 at bats.
One more.
Go, SA.
Pitch in for strike 3. It's the 5th strikeout for Daniels right now. See, he came on in the 7th inning. Brings up Xander Hearn. Hearn's in for strike 1. Hearn has struck out twice. Grounded out and got a single. Fouls that one back. It's count 0-2.
Yeah, bro.
It's a 0-2 count. Curveball in for strike 3. 2 out. Silas Smith coming to the plate. Smith's been on base 1 time tonight. He's 1 for 4. Got timeout. Looks like a pitching change coming. We're going to take a break. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the 9th inning here. There's 2 out. Chesapeake had to make a pitching change, save their pitcher for tomorrow's game. So he's approaching that 25 pitch count. So we brought on Curtis Brandenburg. Brandenburg's first pitch is in for ball 1. Silas Smith steps in for the Vikings, 2 away. Pitch swung at. Count 1-1. So 1-1 count on the Viking 9-hitter. Pitch in for strike 2. 1-2 count. Pitch away, ball 2, 2-2. Pitch away, ball 3, 3-2 count now. So 3-2, 2 out. Pitch swung out for strike 3. That retires the side. The Vikings, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. After the top of the 9th, we're still tied 6-6. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Go,
All right, we are back for the bottom of the ninth inning in a 6-6 tie game. And the Panthers have the top of the lineup up, leading off Austin Henderson. First pitch is away for ball one. Stevenson's got to be approaching his pitch count limit here. Sometime this inning, I would think that we'll reach that. Pitch inside for ball two. He has retired the Panthers pretty harmlessly in the last 3 innings. In for a strike, makes count 2-1. Pitch ground, that's going to be a tough play. Taylor makes the field, but he can't make the play. So the infield single for Henderson to start the rally for the Panthers.
Not the first 2 innings. Nice hit, buddy.
We are up to Jacob Daniels now. Daniels 0 for 4 on the evening. So we'll see a stolen base or a sacrifice bunt or something here. If something's coming up. Henderson's back safe. Pitch grounded to short. Oh, and it gets through the shortstop's legs. Costly mistake there. Gives the Panthers runners on first and second. Panthers runners on first and second now, with nobody out. Brings up the pitcher, Curtis Brandenburg. Brandenburg's reached base 3 out of 4 times he's been up this evening. He's got a single, has been hit by a pitch, and reached on an error. Big groundhouse curveball high for ball one. Pitch is ripped down the left field line, a curving foul. Makes the count 1-1. Pitch down inside. It's count 2-1. Pitch in. Strike 2. It's count 2-2. 2-2 count on the Panther pitcher. Pitch high for ball 3. Full count. Hit in the right field. Gonna fall for a base hit. So we got the bases loaded now, nobody out. The bases loaded, nobody out. And Nick Wright coming to the plate. Wright is 3 for 4 on the evening. So that's a situation for you. You got to play your infield in, and your outfield's got to come in to where they can catch a fly ball and throw that runner off the plate. Anything over their head doesn't really matter because he's going to tag and score anyway. I got left fielder needs to come in just a little bit more. He's kind of slowly walking in. I think everybody's set pretty good. Let's go look for that wild pitch here too. Ground ball back up the middle. That's going to end the game right there. So Wright with a game-winning RBI to end the game. Final score: Chesapeake 7, Symmes Valley 6. Excellent game there, 9 innings. Good pitching by both teams. Thank you for watching this evening. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.